Hey guys, I'm CLINTFLAIRWOO. Welcome back to another Division 2 video, and today is Vendor Reset Day. It is Bonfire Night, it's Guy Fawkes Day and all that jazz, also known as Tuesday the 5th of November, and today I'm going to do a Vendor Reset video. This is my first. I am a Vendor Reset virgin, so please be nice. So if you do want to see any more Vendor Reset videos, please drop a comment below. It helps and it gives me that indicator on where to go next. Let's do this. So guys, these are light zone changes in their entirety, with the exception of Cassie Mendoza, which I'll do in a separate video in the next 24 hours. But today I was going to look at the light zone vendor items that he's selling, or they are selling. So let's check out the guy in the White House. Let's see this fella here. Okay, he has an MP5 ST with the talents Ranger, Distance and Wazkali. He's shifting an ACRE with Killer, Allegro and Everlasting. A Police 686 Magnum with the talents Reformation, Accurate and In Rhythm, which is pretty good for a skill build. There is an Overlord Armaments Backpack. The attributes are Health, Skill Haste and Critical Hit Damage. The talents are really good. We're looking Skilled and Destructive. However, wrong brand set and the talents don't really coincide with the talents and the attributes. They don't really match, in all fairness, so I would avoid this. An Ops Armor, which is Petrov Defense Group. I mean, LMG damage, skill power, weapon damage, headshot damage, armor, capacitive. The rolls are really low, so I would not recommend this at all. This, however, I do highly recommend. Now, if you guys have AR builds and you have pretty low rolls on your weapon damage, i.e. 3%, this is a pretty decent one to pick up. So it's 1.5% weapon damage, 4% AR damage, and 2% marksman rifle damage. So guys, if you're low on AR damage rolls, then this is something I would pick up. These are decent mods, and I'll pick a few of these up myself. We have a carbon fibre frame, which is for the drone, and that's 44.6% skill haste. Cyclone magazine, which is really good for the sniper turret. We're looking at 10 extra sniper ammo, so that's really good if you have a really cracking skill build using the sniper turret. You can get some crazy ammo on this mod, so it's something I definitely recommend picking up. Let's check out the clan vendor. Okay guys, we're at the clan vendor and we're level 30, so let's look at the pieces that this guy's selling. And first and foremost is the Contractor's Gloves, which is the Petrov Defense Group. So it's that LMG damage of 10% baked into the brand set. So with this, the attributes are Rifle Damage, Assault Rifle Damage and Skill Power. And the talent is Perfect Terminate. Depleting an enemy's armor grants plus 40% skill damage for 15 seconds. Kills refresh this. Now this is a piece that I highly recommend. This has got the WOO stamp of approval, and the reason being, if you're looking at a skill build in particular, the BTSU gloves are the go-to piece. However, you want to do some damage, or should I say weapon damage with a build, I'd recommend this solely because you're going to get that 10% LMG damage, reroll rifle damage, take that crap off this, and put on their LMG damage as high as you can get. You're looking 12 to 13%. That will grant you that extra 22-23% LMG damage, which is nice. Couple that, again, due to the specialization of 15%, that's an extra potential 38% weapon damage. So you can do some damage with the build with your weapons and also with your skills. So it's a really good hybrid piece in my opinion. So I do recommend you picking up a couple of these guys because they are really, really strong. I have a Tip of the Spear mask. With that, attributes are damage to elites and skill power. A True Patriot holster, which grants you 3% crit damage and 12% critical hit chance. A True Patriot backpack with 2.5% weapon damage, 33,464 health and 3% critical hit damage. And the talent Hardened. I would recommend you looking at this if you're looking at Berserk Clutch build, because you'd want health on your backpack. So Getting this attribute is key. And if you don't have a roll high enough, and I'll be honest, this is a decently rolled backpack for health, then I would pick a couple of these up to again roll onto your current backpack and hopefully get you a bit more survivability or boost your health as high as you possibly can get it. An MK16 with the talents Eyeless, Extra and Transmission. And if you're looking at a Firefly Blinder build, then this would synergize perfectly. The Diceros Hand Cannon. Now this has Close and Personal, Stable and Zen. A D50 with the talents Finisher, Optimized and In Rhythm. I have an Alps Summon Armament pair of gloves. And with this, you're looking Skill Haste as it's Alps Summon Armament, and you're going to get SMG damage of 10%. Capacitive of 50% skill duration. Guys, I would bear in mind this piece because we know that the weapon damage on a pair of gloves rolls at 12% unless you craft them at 13%. So this is something I would bear in mind picking up. If you're a bit unlucky with your rolls on SMG damage on drops and gloves, then guys, I would pick these up because they would go hand in hand again with again an SMG build. So something to bear in mind once you see this piece. A Black Market T821. It has the talents Outsider, Extra and Overlap. The Richter and Kaiser knee pads, and that's critical at chance and empowered, 20% skill power. An Alps Summon Armament holster, which is 18199 health on kill and self-adjusting, which is 30% armor regen. A Defensive Protocol Resilience mod with health, shock resistance and disorient resistance. A Defensive Protocol Stamina mod with health, armor regen and extra incoming healing. Blitzkrieg Blasting Powder. It's again fairly averagely rolled and a blast rate is 25.2%. I'd avoid this. And the Chem Launcher, a 24.9% radius mod, which again I would avoid. Now guys, we'll go to the campus. Okay guys, I'm at the campus vendor, so let's have a look what she's selling today. Okay guys, she's selling an SRS A1 with the talents Killer, Extra and Protected Deploy. A classic M60 with the talents Optimist, Optimized and Zen. A Badger Tough mask with 19% hazard protection, 10,350 health and skill power. Another Badger's Tough piece, and that is the holster, and that's health of 10,889, 2% critical damage and 24% skill haste. A Utility Systems mod, which is electronics, and that's skill power, turret skill power and seeker skill power. We're looking at a mod for the Riot Foam, and that is the snare health of 42.2%. Hive mod, and this is radius. This is again fairly low roll. That's 56% radius. And a silicon carbide coil for your pulse, and that is a 25.2% charge speed mod. All in all, pretty naff in all fairness. Now guys, we'll go to the theatre. Okay folks, yeah, we're at the vendor in the theatre. Let's take a look at what this gentleman's selling us today. Okay guys, we have a tactical SASG12K. That was a mouthful. Preservation, Allegro and in Rhythm. He's also selling a military MK17 with Preservation, Extra and Zen. Murakami Industries gloves, that is health, critical chance and the talent Surgical, which is 10% critical chance. Murakami knee pads with armor regen and capacitive. A Defensive Protocol mod, which is stamina, and that is health, skill health and armor regen. And again, I'll probably use this on a shield build for that 9% skill health. Could be better, but again, it's something to get you started. A Seeker Mine mod, and that is 36.4% health, and this will be for, again, Seeker builds, but it's not something I would recommend. You want to go damage, or for the Survivalist, healing. And we're looking at a shield mod, which is for the gyro slot, and this is 23.2% deflector accuracy. And for your Firefly, this is good for your Firefly burster builds, 71.2% damage. Something worth bearing in mind picking these up. So guys, let's go to DZ West. And guys, yeah, we're at the vendor at DZ West. Let's take a look at this bad boy, see what he's selling. Okay, a black market SAS G12S. And the talents Killer, Allegro and Cannon. A military MK17 with the talents Rifleman, Accuracy and Protected Deploy. A Wyvernware pair of gloves, and that is shotgun damage, pistol damage and weapon damage, which is through the talent Devastating. A Badger's Tough pair of gloves, and knee pads, sorry, that has total armor 4% and health of 8,385, which is a very low roll in all honesty, so I would avoid this like the plague. A defensive protocol mod, which is stamina, and that is health, skill health and armor regen. A ball bearings mod for your Seeker Mine, and that is 47.1% damage, and again you only need 1415 requirements to unlock this mod. We have a shield mod, which again deflector accuracy of 22.6%. A Firefly mod, which is 16.4% speed, and you need 2244 as a minimum requirement to unlock this mod. Okay guys, let's go to DZ South. Okay guys, yeah, this is DZ South. Let's look at what this fine gentleman is selling today. We have an MP5 with Steady Handed, Stable and Zen. We have a CTAR with Reformation, Stable and Double Duty. We have an Officer's M9A1 with Killer, Jazz Hands and Cannon. An Help Summon and Armor and Backpack with Health, Weapon Damage and the talent Hardened and On the Ropes. We're looking at a Fenris Group Chest Piece, that is Weapon Damage, Critical Damage and Health, and the talents Mad Bomber and Hardened. An Offensive Protocol Critical mod, which is Weapon Damage, Optimal Range and Headshot Damage. We're looking at a Reinforced Rotor Blades for the drone, and that is 42.8% health. And for the turret is a 66.1% skill haste mod. Okay guys, let's check out DZ East. Guys, last but not least, we're going to check out the DZ East vendor and see what this fine lady is selling today. Okay, she has an M700 Carbon with the talents Optimist, Accurate and Everlasting. A Stoner LMG, or LAMG, Lamg. A Stoner Lamg, there you go. Overwhelm, Optimized and Protected Deploy. An Alp Summit Armament Mask. This has a decent roller skill power of 555, so something I would definitely bear in mind. Not to mention the talent Creeping Death, which has status effect spread to the nearest enemy within 25 meters, can occur once every 5 seconds. So guys, I'd recommend picking a couple of these up, and it's a nice roller skill power on there as well. I generally get 300-400, so 5555 is pretty good. So guys, something I would pick 1 or 2 of these up. A Petrov Defense Group Holster. Now this has skill haste, critical damage and health on kill. A Utility Systems mod for electronics, that's skill power, pulse skill power and chem launcher skill power. A turret mod, which is 71.7 turret mod, sorry, is a chem launcher mod. Sorry, it's late. It's chem launcher mod with 71.1% skill haste. And a Myfhod, which is 23.3% health. Again, very low roll, so I'd leave these alone. And a Pulse Oscillator mod, which is the 24.3% effect duration mod. And guys, that completes the vendor reset for the Light Zone. Again, with the exception of Cassie Mendoza. And yes, if you want to see more of these type of videos, let me know below. And guys, enjoy your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.